Morning traders. Well, let's just run through the big stories from yesterday. Euro couldn't put a foot wrong. ECB Reuters sources article coming out, 50 or 25 basis points on the table, and that obviously led to the euro popping higher. And the market's now seeing 37 basis point of rate hikes for tomorrow. Many are wondering, was this sort of a trial balloon similar to what we saw with the Fed leaking to the Wall Street Journal? Is ECB doing it via Reuters to prepare the market for a break of the inflexible forward guidance? It's fairly binary. 25 basis point rate hike tomorrow and the euro will sell off 50 basis point. Not much more room to run, given that the market's already priced in quite a bit of this. We also heard a bit more on the anti-fragmentation tool, the conditionalities attached. It's going to follow the EU Commission rules for reforms and budget discipline. Nord Stream 1 pipeline, we heard that the gas flows will come back on after the end of the maintenance period, however at a reduced level, but 40% of gas flows at this stage is still a positive outcome. The situation remains fluid though, with Putin saying that another turbine could go for maintenance at the end of this month, and the EU is proposing a 15% cut in natural gas usage, voluntary cut. So yeah, situation's still fluid. We've got Mario Draghi's confidence vote out later today, and that could affect the BTB Bund spread. And we've got Eurozone flash consumer confidence out later today as well. Let's move on to the UK. Labour data from yesterday was solid. We've got some really good job gains. Unemployment rate of 3.8%, but the average hourly earnings, including bonuses, was lower than expected. Are we seeing a bit of an easing of pressures there on the inflation side? Politics, Kemi Badenoch got knocked out, but Liz Truss did quite well. And there's some skullduggery questions being raised. Were votes lent to her? As you wouldn't expect her to really pick up much of Tom Tugendhat's votes. But today, if she really does well with Kemi's voters, she could be propelled to second place. And Conservative Party member polls, it shows in a head-to-head battle, Rishi Sunak actually dominates him. Inflation hit a 40-year high, 9.4% at headline level. Core was at 5.8%, in line with expectations. Headline obviously beating expectations. We also heard from Governor Bailey that he's got a strong commitment to this 2% inflation target, and 50 basis point rate hike is on the table. I wonder if that inflation this morning will push them close to that, but it's not locked in. And then he also told us that in August they're going to release their strategy for shrinking their balance sheet via active sales of gilt holdings, and he sees this potentially occurring as early as September. And in the first year, they want to reduce it by around 50 to 100 sterling.